Welcome back. Welcome back. Where you been? Missed you lots. No, I'm just kidding. Hi, guys. Hi, hi, hi. I know it's me again. I'm sorry. I just had to drop away. I had to drop away, take care of life, and try to be something more than YouTube. It is what it is. It happens. The reason why I'm coming to you is we have had some interesting dreams lately. And I don't know if it's just all the energy in the world that's going on, or if it's, Jesus speaking through us in our dreams, telling us, hey, pay attention. Okay. So mine was last night. And in my dream, what I remember is I was like in this room, but it was like all wooden cabinets, like real fancy plates on the walls and plaques on the walls and shelves with books and decorations. And there's this like desk on, it's like around me. So the desk is all around me. I know I'm coming back with this, but I have to start this because I got like the push. I got to go do it. All right, so the desk is like all around me over here. And this guy walks in. He's like, hey, we got it. And I'm like, oh, let me see. And I know it's not me, but I know I'm a female because when I look down, I can see my heels of my shoes that I'm like either dark complected with dark hosing on, or I just have really, really dark hosing on. Not really sure about that part, but um, he takes me over to this case, the suitcase, and there's like this light that comes up whenever he opens the suitcase. And he has this little tiny, 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 I can't even tell you how tiny it was, like smaller than my nail. It's so small, so tiny, microchip. Um, and he says, look under the lens. And there's like this part of the suitcase top that comes out, and it's like a micro like glass, so it's like makes everything so much bigger. So I have it on my finger and I look under it, and in the middle of this chip it literally says the New World Order. And I was like, oh wow, we did it. I was all excited about how he was able to create such a wonderful idea.
Guy in the tuxedo look like?
The first guy I was talking to had hair that was parted to one side and it was dark with a little bit of pepper. He had like a mustache that was kind of like coming in, but it wasn't fully in, like he hadn't shaved in a couple of days. But he had a goatee that he, was definitely growing in faster than mustache. So maybe he just messed with something. I don't know. It was weird. It's like it was off. I remember that specifically. Like it looked off.
So are there? You think they're?
Let me finish my dream. You're interrupting. Sorry. Coral has part of this conversation. So I'm excited about doing this. And as I get like startled or whatever because somebody knocks on my door, I flick and this little tiny microchip like comes flying off my finger and lands in the carpet. And I'm like, oh no. And I go down to get it. And like the guy walks in, he goes like, we're ready for you now. It's your turn. And I'm like, wait, what? And he says, it's for you. They're waiting on you. It's your project that they're waiting on. And I was like, oh shit. Because mind you, I just dropped this thing in the carpet and I can't find it. And I'm thinking, okay. But I stand up and I straighten out my dress and I walk through the door and I wake up. But in the process of trying to finish this dream out, I was being nudged by my husband to roll over because I was supposed to be snoring. So like I kept trying to like go back into it. Like I'd wake up and like, and then I'd go back into it. So I might have missed something between dropping the little chippy thing and not being able to find it. Because when I went back into it, I was already on the ground looking for it. Like I needed to find it. And then that guy came through the door and he was bald. I remember that. He was completely bald, very tall. He was wearing the suit. My dress was blue. I remember it was like a navy blue, almost like not the blue like you would say that you see whenever they put up the political shit, but pretty close. I was trying to find something. Oh, that looks like it. I don't know what's in this bowl.
Black.
No, this is blue. can't really see it, but it's like dark blue. So I was like, oh, your sage and stuff. Anyway, so that was interesting. And I remember like dusting my dress off like I had just, you know, did something on my knees. I don't know. It was weird. And then he walked in, he was like, they're ready for you. They're ready for you. And I was like, for me? Like, and they were like, yeah, it's your project. And I was like, is it? Like, because it's in the carpet. And I walked through the door and I woke up and I was like, oh, that was weird. That was such a weird dream. But then today I get home from work and then Coral has her dream that she had last night. And I'm looking at her thinking, you said what? Really?
I thought they looked like small computer chips.
But what happened in your dream? You want to sit here and tell him?
We were just hanging out with friends, and I was like, and then later we were going in the line or so. It's like we're about to go in the line or so.
What line?
I don't know what line.
Okay, so what were you doing when you saw it? Because I don't know. You didn't tell me all this. So you were going to go into a line.
Yeah.
So what about the chips, though?
I think they were made in like a little. They were made for a factory or so, like a factory made them. I don't know.
How big were your chips? Mine are tiny, real
They were-
super small.
They were that small, like
Tiny.
size of a
A fingernail.
yeah.
And then mine were super small, like not even like maybe the width of my nail, maybe. And it was so tiny, so when it fell, I was like, fun. Now I have to go find it. But when you put it up underneath that, what are they called?
Microscope.
Microscope glass, it was gigantic, and you could see the words on there. And I thought,
I'm gonna say
I don't know.
dark complected. Are there Middle Eastern?
I don't know. I just know he was dark complex. Like he was dark. Like maybe, I don't know. Definitely Middle Eastern, maybe Iraqi, and I couldn't tell you. I just know that my legs were dark, or I was wearing super dark clothing. So whoever the person is that created this thing, I feel like she's definitely a female. Now, could she have just been taking the the slack? Like, oh, look what you did. You created the beast system, and this is how we're going to put it out there. Good job. I don't know. Maybe. But it definitely needs to be talked about. God was pushing it in my heart today to talk about it. And I was like, yeah. And then, see, there was something else I was going to talk about. I'm going to look back into Jennifer Dulos. I'm going to do another map because I know the updated satellite imaging. So I'm definitely going to probably work on a map on her because I know where she told me she was. And I just want to see if I'm still getting a hit on it. The other day when I opened the map, I was getting hit in the same spot. So I was like, yeah, but I couldn't pull up my old map because that file's either been corrupted or has disappeared. So it's on video though. It's in there. I think Katrina saved it to her community post if you want to see it. But yeah, she's been on my mind. Right now I'm watching about the 3 men who were found dead at their friend's house over a night weekend when they went to go watch the Chiefs game in Kansas City. I've been on that one and I already have opinions, but I may talk about that later. It's good to be back on YouTube for a few, even if it's short. Sorry, we've just been kind of going through life. We had a good holidays. Everything was good. I just was taking a nice vacation. I won't be on here permanently. Like I'll come and go as time goes. So make sure you have your bells clicked and that way you can catch up with me, but I can't be a permanent fixture on YouTube. I know there's talk on the sister line of doing a live together again soon. So we may do that sometime. But I can't plan these days anymore. Like I can't plan. If I plan, it goes south. Like I can't plan. I have to go moment by moment. It's weird. Yeah, my walk with God has been very strong right now, and I've been getting a lot of information and discernment. So yeah, that's what I've been working on. If y'all really want to know, I've been working on myself. So. Go God, go Jesus, come home. Let's go. I know, I always say that. Anyway, but yeah, I have been looking at Jennifer Doulos. I was saying prayers for Harmony the other day, so I saw something about Adam. Haven't heard anything about Monkey. I think somebody was going to cover it on the 19th. The lab was going to cover what's going on in the Monkey Vaughn case on the 19th, which is tomorrow. So, I don't know. I'm staying up to date, but I'm not like focusing on things. But I am focusing on this one thing specifically because that's what I'm being pushed to do. Now, if you ask me, do we have a whole lot of time in this world? How long do you think I'm going to say? I'm probably going to say no because I don't feel like it's going to be, I don't know. There's too much going on in the world, the whole world, to say, yeah, we are going to be just fine. If you're not saved, find God today. Just ask him, Jesus, I know we haven't talked in a minute, and I'm so sorry, Lord. Please forgive me. Show me the way. Show me what I need to do to be forgiven. Like, what do you need from me? I'm open to receive it, to everything you say, everything you want. Just push me, nudge me, show me. And he will. And you have to mean it. You have to take the step, mean the step, and stay in the step. That's all there is to it. No, I can't do nothing about the bags. I have allergies like crazy right now. I live with 6 cats. I've already thought it. Yeah, Coral's like, you don't have to be pretty, Mom. It's just YouTube. I said, I'm not worried about being pretty. I am worried about looking
I
tired.
think beauty doesn't really matter.
But I am tired these days. My soul's tired these days. I'm
Me
exhausted.
too. I'm very tired. Everyone says they're tired. We saw a friend of ours.
Mhm.
She was tired.
Yeah, and she's young. She's too young to be tired. So
I'm tired.
you want to
too.
read something real fast?
Oh, look. I went, Meredith, one day that everyone's talking about the red dragon. The red dragon.
Uh-huh. The thing is, I heard the red dragon's coming like in the very beginning. Oh no, right before New Year's. I was right before New Year's. I was getting out of the shower and I was really like drying off, and I went to go bend over, and I heard the red dragon's coming, and I was like, "What?" Like somebody whispered it in my ear. I was like, "Oh shit, okay." I don't know what to say about that because I know what that is. To me, it sounds like China, but that's whatever. So be it.
And then looky here. That's the red dragon.
That is the red dragon. So, all right, guys, I'm going to cut it off here so I can have more time to record more stuff. And I will be back with the Jennifer Doulos mapping maybe this weekend if I can pull it off. I can't promise anything because my schedule gets a little twisted after like Monday. Anyway, all right. Talk to you later. Say bye, girl.
Bye.
She's such a cutie. All right. We love you guys. Y'all take it easy. I haven't died. I haven't gone anywhere. I've just been in hibernation.
True. Love ya.